permission to be recording from the people who are speaking here, from the people who are telling their stories. Have you told us what agency you're with, what news outlet?
It's rebel news, they're fascists!
And my question then is, why are you taking our voices without our permission? Why are you recording our stories? What are you going to do with them? What is your perspective and narrative?
Right. It's newsworthy. It's a protest on public grounds. We have other people who are protest here and we have right to go.
I'll ask you a question first.
We're not doing anything. At our faces, directly in our faces, in one of our faces.
But there's one thing about recording what other people are saying. Come up and use the mic so they open space for non-binary and trans people.
Because I think it's rather bigoted to let certain people speak at an event.
And it's to lie to the public as a member of the media. Sorry?
I actually did lie on the trans.
That's what I said.
One day.
I'm doing my
It still
job.
hasn't stopped you from speaking the whole time.
I'm gonna go to
You're free to speak. The floor is yours. I'm just here trying to film and we're getting
Shut
followed.
up, Becky.
Oh yeah, everybody comes for that. Yeah, everybody comes for that. Everybody's gonna come for that.
There are a lot of people.
That's hate speech. I'm sorry.
There's just no place for our listening. Someone is just
Keep going.
Yeah, I bet you guys have. That's hate speech.
Plan on it.
I just want to say how upsetting that this is happening. How upsetting that you don't realize why what you're doing is hurtful, is wrong, is appropriating and stealing our voices.
I'd say the exact same to you. How upsetting it is that you don't believe in free speech on this campus. How upsetting it is that you're calling people bigots.
I would like to say why this issue with Jordan Peterson is not an issue of free speech. You're allowed to express whatever you want to express, but as a professor, you come with a level of authority, a position of power. And when you do this, when you deny the existence and the livelihood and the presence and pronouns and genders and identities of your spirit, of your students, there's a certain effect that gets established. Is that clear? There's a level of imbalance, there's a level of unfairness when you can then grade the assignments of those students with that level of disrespect, with that level of disregard, when you can then influence their grades, influence their academic career, influence their future. What does that do for trans students? What does that do for non-binary students? How does that make us feel when we are in an institution like this, when we are paying money, when we are so privileged in so many ways, yet so disregarded in so many others? It hurts. It hurts so much that this is still happening. And in a way, it breaks the bubble and the pretension of safety that we have. And it shows us just how much more at risk we still are. And in addition to all of the privileges that we have of being able to stand here, being able to use this mic, being able to speak like this and have a platform. Jordan Peterson is not just a person in this institution, he's a professor. Does that make sense? He has a level of power. He has a level of responsibility that should be held accountable for. And when he does this to his students, when he makes these statements, it comes with the weight of that responsibility as well. It comes with the weight of being a professor because he is using his voice on a public platform with his privileges and identities as a professor to make these statements. So it's not a level of free speech, especially when his supposed free speech denies the existence, the validity, the rights to who we are as people.
Yes.
There's something else there that happens. There's a level of dehumanization. There's a level of oppression that occurs when you do that.
Citizen.
Words don't just become words. There's meaning behind them. There's baggage behind them. And when you say something like that, it carries forward a level of baggage that gets weighed upon your students when you do that. And that's why this matters.
I never said I was a
Why
journalist.
this isn't just
I never said that once.
this issue of free speech in a public platform, because this isn't just someone
Just want to know who you are. School.
speaking in in private conversation.
You're really good at what you do. You're really good at
He
communicating.
chose to put a video online. He chose to present his very
I can't take the credit. I can't take the
on
credit.
a public platform directed towards students who are trans, who are non-binary, who are intersex. And
And you don't think that maybe they would.
there's just
Lots of
something
people
really
listen to me,
fucked
man. I
up.
get mad when my teams lose sports games.
And that's all I
I
have.
don't scream sports games.
Hi, we just want to encourage people who are here to support our cause and people who come up to speak to not engage with.
Yo,